The state of Florida has been pounded with storms throughout the last 24 hours.
ABC 17 Storm Track meteorologist Chance Scott is tracking the system that has brought all of this rain. Chance, you mentioned a few minutes ago this system is called an extratropical storm.
Yeah, definitely going to be a little bit of difference kind of between that and a hurricane. A lot of people on Twitter have been a little bit fired up saying, how is this not a hurricane? Well, it's actually going to be kind of what deters the low pressure core is going to be actually a cold core system. Let's take a look at the ABC 17 Storm Track Doppler radar right now. The last 24 hours has been definitely a time back down in Florida. You're seeing the system barreling back down towards Miami. It is slowly making its way off to the northeast. Now, thankfully, a lot of that rainfall is actually done in that region as it continues to make its way off to the northeast, but not before dropping considerable amount of rain that's actually flooded a lot of areas down there. Some areas just to the north of Miami saw over 6 inches of rain in the last 24 hours alone, and down to the southwest of Homestead, even more. Look at that, 7.3 inches of rainfall. Now, earlier today, I actually got to talk to a resident down in just north of Miami about what they saw and what they've been dealing with.
Wednesday afternoon, we all got messages at school saying that any after-school activities were canceled. Everybody just needed to go home. Businesses that couldn't open today. I didn't have to go to work today because they closed all the public schools in Broward County.
What would you say you saw from kind of the winds going on out, maybe outside your house? I know you sent me a picture of a downed tree there.
Yeah, there's a downed palm tree just right outside by the pool in our condo where we are. I saw this morning on one of the highways, some of the trees that were in the middle of the highway actually fell over, so they had to close most of the lanes on one of the busy highways.
A lot of these storms were actually going to be spurred by what we saw here in mid-Missouri. Now, these storms aren't considered a hurricane or a tropical storm, but they still prove to be very dangerous and potentially deadly.